Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the season finale of Shut Up a Minute. Tonight, we wanted to get an in-depth look at the cast and crew of the infamous Shut Up a Minute. Get to know who they are, what they want to do in life, their future goals, their past mistakes, their future mistakes, their present mistakes, them being mistakes. So we ask the tough questions. We dive deep into them. Deep dive. Let's go ahead. Let's just jump right into it. Deep dive, okay? Like, here's the shallow, and we're diving deep past the shallow. So here we go on the first expose of Shut Up a Minute, the true story behind the fake news. First of all, let me just say how much of an honor it is to be sitting in your presence.
I'm gonna leave because I'm uncomfortable.
What is Shut Up a Minute? I like to look at Shut Up a Minute as a compilation of me, Todd, and Shay's greatest failures.
It's less an internet show or like a scripted event. It's more a documentary on what it takes to break inside.
What is Shut Up a Minute? The answer.
Everything about it is unplanned and unnecessary and, quite frankly, pretty offensive. And I control none of it.
You know, just absolute mindless garbage. And I feel like that's really what the American people need right now. Yeah. All right, so how did Shut Up a Minute start? I was probably, I don't know, a couple months younger than I am now. And it was me and Todd. We were sitting there, and I remember he said, "Hey, Shay," and I said, "Why are you talking to me?"
Shut Up a Minute was actually started as a non-profit charity for kids with progeria, which was immediately refunded after I found out that all the money went to them and not to me.
I was in an alley. I was minding my own fucking business. And Shay came up and said, "Black man, we need one."
And from there, threw a camera in there, and Shay.
Todd was like, "We're gonna record that."
Don't stop anything. Record everything, document everything, put it on TV. Give it to me.
There you had it. Shut Up a Minute was born. What is it like working with Todd? Who?
He has like a personality disorder.
I know that these people are probably my cast members, or set design, or craft services, or delivery drivers even. They could be. It's not my fault I don't remember them. They haven't done enough to shine.
Like, you've seen it throughout the episodes. Some days he's fine. Sometimes he just wears shades and doesn't talk.
God, Jesus Christ, get the fuck out of here.
When you show up to work, what is it like working with Shay?
Well, before all this started, Shay got her career started as a crack whore.
She's like the sun, and you're like a solar-powered.
I am legally obligated. Okay, actually not legal at all. I'm at gunpoint. It's just off camera. Shay is a great person.
No, I've watched most of the episodes. I would totally agree with that assessment.
I was her John for the longest time. I made her the crack whore that she was, which turned her eventually into a better person than she is today.
We have a hierarchy. There's a chain of command. It goes like this. It's me, who the next person down that their only report to me is me. So it's me and then me, okay? And then right under that, you have my dad.
Beautiful. Fantastic. She is amazing.
And then off to the side, we have the rope of other command. Okay? Now this rope, it's, there's no chains in it. So it's just one thing. And that would be, it's just a rope.
She denies my food, but it's for determination.
Basically how this goes is I'm the top and you should just listen to me and nobody else has anything. You know what I mean? Do you feel like the treatment of Shay is unfair?
We found Monche when he was 15, living in the streets of France. He was living off the blood of the hobo next to him. We got him a hot dog, salad, and a snail since we were in France. That's cargo, might as well, right?
Yes, it is unfair. I am treated like absolute shit around here all the fucking
No, I don't think that is
Not
true.
as much as whoever Reed is. He's not even on camera. But more importantly, me in all this scenario. As I mentioned before, I'm going through therapy. You know this. I talked to you about it. But you just sit there and you butter up your face and you say, it's Shay time. And every time you say it's Shay time, I get anxiety. But that's a different story.
He's like a son to me.
I mean, clearly the show says Shay and Todd, but I'm there too. Against my will.
I guess I'm a little hard on the guy sometimes. I am, his father, so...
The way he's treated is of his own doing. It's like I've always said. If you don't want to get beaten, get away from a baseball bat. Or find a bigger baseball bat to beat them back with, to stop the beater from beating you. It's just common science. I mean, social economics, if you will. Beat them with something bigger, they will stop beating you. But don't beat anybody, Monche, because we will beat you.
I am happy.
Go fuck yourself, Monche.
If you could be any animal, what would it be and why? I'd probably be Gwyneth Paltrow. That's a good answer.
Triangle.
That's not an animal.
A panzer tank.
Okay, I guess that'll work.
Is that not an animal? Reed, is that an animal? A panzer tank? I'll be a panzer tank.
Yes or no?
Yes, obviously, but, I'm in increments.
That's not a question.
I'm gonna have to go with no. Shut your mouth. True or false?
Just because you said true or false after doesn't make it a question.
You're fucking stupid.
I'm gonna say maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. It's unbecoming. How would you inspire people to stop looting during the riots?
Survive and make more shut up a minute.
I believe in that you catch more bears with honey, and then those bears will kill the bees. You can quote me on that. All right, and for our last question, so this is really hard for me to say, but fuck.
Don't.
Yeah. All right, everybody. So that's been our look into Shut Up a Minute. I want to thank you all for tuning in. This has been a real honor to interview Shay. Have a good night.
I love Shut Up a Minute, despite what I just said within these last 5 minutes.
Do I think there's a future with Shut Up a Minute? Probably not. The effort that I'm gonna put into it, very minimal.
Jesus, it's like I work with fucking amateurs. Like, seriously, my cast members, it's like watching two monkeys fuck a football.